Hey, friendos, what is up? We are back to 1992 for this Capcom beat 'em up, and let's get cracking. So yeah, we have a nice slow text crawl telling us all about the story. Pretty sure this is based off the Three Kingdoms Chinese like folklore. Um, so we get a nice little bit of introduction telling us about what happened in the previous. This is actually the second game in the series. I know over here in the West it's called Warriors of Fate, but where it came out in Japan, it was Tenchi Wo Kurau 2. So yeah, this is actually the second game, and we are jumping straight in. I love the anime style graphics here next to the for the portraits. So we have a choice of Porto, Kasa, Subutoy, Kadan, and Abaka. Not literally Abaka, Baka, but Kasan. So I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking, well, hold on, why are we jumping in at number two? Or you're also probably thinking, what the hell is a horse doing here? Well, let me tell you, this is what the first Dynasty Wars looked like. So yeah, massively different. Although this came out in like 1989. So compared to like only like 2-3 years later in 1992, I think they came on leaps and bounds. I think the gap between the two, from there to this, is pretty similar to Street Fighter. So Capcom, yeah, massive glow up. Um, I don't think we got the first one over in the West, so we did not have Dynasty Wars, as it was called, or Tenchi, like the first Tenchi game. And so this one is just called Warriors of Fate, not like Warriors of Fate 2 or anything. So let's go. We do have, what do we have? We have obviously a back. Dude, just come on, Action. That's it, get on the screen so I can kill you. We do have a pretty limited, oh, we got a bit of a dash. What else have we got? We got a throw. Okay. We don't seem to have too much in terms of like actual movesets whilst on horseback. I'm guessing the horse is just a limited thing where if you take so many hits, you'll end up coming off of it and it'll run off screen, presumably. Much like Altered Beast. Not Altered Beast, Golden Axe. I keep getting those two confused. Early Sega days. Oh, that's a nice little screen clearing move. That little 360 spear spin. Okay. So can we get through the first stage without even getting off of the horse? I'm not sure. I don't think. I'm trying all the buttons here. I don't think you can actually jump off of the horse and leave it. I don't think you can come off of your own free will. It's something where I guess you just got to be knocked off by taking too many hits. So we've taken a few hits already. Ooh, let's pick up some. That's different. As opposed to the usual chicken, we got bowel buns and fish. Let's go. And our first boss, Gatul. Hey, there we go. Okay, so we're off the horse and now we're into the fighting game proper. So let's see what we've got. We got, damn, that's a hell of a jump on this jump kick, isn't it? We have a dash shoulder tackle, shoulder barge. Ooh, and we can actually knock projectiles out of the air. So when we're getting bombs thrown at us, we can actually take those out. We've got a standard throw, standard combo. It's quite nice. Wow, we can actually walk back pretty far. I don't think I've ever known a game where it hasn't, once you've scrolled a certain point, it stops you from going backwards in the stage. So that's interesting. Good. Wow, that is some Blanca bite we've got on our boy. Damn, there's plenty of blood coming out of there. I'm quite impressed. Ooh, nice atomic drop there. Okay, and he's got a dash sort of haymaker. Looks like it's got a couple of hits on that. Let's quickly use our invincibility. And there we go, first stage down. Yeah, let's get those pickups. Yeah, exactly. You tell him. Okay, let's go. So that's the first stage down. So yeah, like I say, this is a 92 game, and considering like the first game only came out a couple of years before, this is amazing turnaround. I mean, this, you look at this and you think, this is definitely, you know, your typical Capcom style. When you think of your Alien versus Predator, kind of like Dinosaurs, Final Fight, all of those great beat 'em ups, this definitely sits alongside those. It's interesting to see what different moves are, and look who it is. As always, we've said this for the last 3 games, and we'll probably say it in every beat 'em up. Our worst enemy is always the knife dudes. Knife dudes, whichever form of shape they take, always tend to be the most annoying enemy types in these games. They always have the longest reach, and they always just poke you. They're very sneaky. Oh, we've got some big hosses to fight. Let's get them. Let's get these Dan 7 types. Okay. That is a very dramatic continue screen. It's not quite the Cody with a dynamite, but it's almost there. Okay, so let's change it up. Let's go to Subutai. Subaru? Oh, he's very much a shonen protagonist, isn't he? Let's see what he's got. I like his combo. He's a lot faster. Doesn't seem to do as much damage, though. But I like the sword as well. Oh, hello. And we've got a DP, have we? That's nice. So, yeah, you got a couple of special moves in this. As always, with most beat 'em ups, you have your screen clearing area of attack move. But then you also have a couple of special attacks. You've got like a dash move, and you just cut him in half. Holy crap. Okay. Damn. So yeah, you have your screen clearing move, you have a dash attack, and you have a simple down-up combo, which goes into, as you can see there, it goes into a DP for him. I think we saw earlier with Kassar, it was a like haymaker. So I presume we all have different moves. And it looks like Subutai is your Cody type. He can actually hold or throw the knives, which is nice. Okay. Ah, oh, come on. Again, it's always the knife guys. It's always the Relentos. No, stop it. I'm not sure if we get extra lives for points, but we'll just pick up everything anyway. That dash doesn't last very long. It's nice to have one, but I thought by dashing we could go all the way to the end of the screen, but it kind of just dashes for a second and then stops. Ooh, and that's his screen clearance, so he just 360 spins his sword, which I guess that makes sense. Ah, damn, we could have sent that. Can we get on the horse? Yeah, let's get on the horsey. Okay, that was not worth it. We saved ourselves one hit there. Okay. Will you flee in the face of the enemy? No, we won't. We will move over to Old Man Art. Wait, why is he shooting downwards? Wait, is this the genesis of the arrow to the knee meme? Did Skyrim steal from Warriors of Fate? That's crazy. They just shoots downwards. Ah, okay, we've lost Horsey. He's gone now. Yeah, he seems to love shooting at that downward angle. What else have we got? We got a nice slam. What's our special move? Ooh! We have a slide instead of a tackle. Okay, that's pretty cool. It goes to the leg slide. Kind of getting like Gen vibes from him. Okay. And we've got a DP where he uses the arrow. That's nice. Okay, that slide's going to come in handy. But oh, we're getting wrecked here by this haze dude. Those bombs, even though they're doing friendly fire as well, they just wrecked us. So I think we'll move on. Ooh. And now we've got Big Hoss, Abaka. Okay, he's doing some serious... Oh, did you see that? We got some Fatal Fury action going on here. It's crack shoot. Crack shoot. Or I guess it's kind of like a flash kick, I suppose, since it is Capcom. We don't want to obviously get in trouble for stealing moves. We have won a great victory. A feast? Okay. Oh my god, what is this? A feast minigame? You have to eat as much as possible. Oh my god. Okay, spinning the lever, that probably would have worked better on the actual arcade as opposed to on a D-pad. Okay, these guys are much better eaters than us. We're getting left behind in the dust here. Ah, we didn't finish our meal. We get 6 bao buns and only one leg of, I don't know, nondescript meat. Damn, dude, that's a big mallet. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, so round 3. I guess we know who we're going to be fighting in there. Did we just jump out of that cart? Were we just sleeping in there? In a cart in the woods, as you do? Ooh, can we dual wield? Okay, it doesn't look like it. It looks like when we pick up a second weapon, we can only use that one. That's a shame. That would have been cool if we'd have just seen him just flailing around with both the, yeah, if he'd have done that with both of them, with the mace and the sword. But that's fine. We'll take the sword anyway, because it's much better range. I love that it slices them in half. That's pretty nice. Obviously got to appeal to the gore fiends of early 90s, where everything had to be extra gory and over the top and extreme. Oh, okay, we lose our sword. I was wondering how long it was going to last. These things never tended to last forever. That is I do like... Oh, hello. We've got jumping throws as well. I didn't think about that. Whether or not we could do jumping specials or anything. Okay, so his dash is a shoulder tackle. Yeah, we need that screen clear. Get out of the way. I'm sorry, Spearman, but you're not really a match. Even though you have crazy range on those things, and you should just be able to take me out without even getting close. Yeah, like you. Oof. Okay, those dashes are going to come in handy. Get? Ooh, what's this? A power-up? Oh. No, that's just a set fire to everything, the whole stage. Okay, I'm not sure if that's really a help or a hindrance to us, really. Can we get hurt by the flames? Are we going to get absolutely killed if we go into them? I tell you what, let's try not to, and let's just take out Taramis, as he's called, and hopefully not get crispy chicken fried in the meantime. Oh, okay, he's for one of these annoying jumpy ones, is he? Where he's just going to land anywhere, and we're going to have to get out the way. Tricky. These ones are always tricky. Oh, okay, come on, let us get up. Okay, phew. I thought we were going to be stuck there. Like last week, when we were just getting knocked down by enemies in 64th Street and we just couldn't get up without getting knocked down again, and then again, and then again. It's just super frustrating. This game's actually been really fair so far. I was expecting for an arcade game for it to be a lot tougher and for us to have gone through a few more lives than we already have. Given that it was, you know, a quarter muncher back in the day. And this is like early 90s Capcom, so we knew how unforgiving they were. You could not get very far at all. Case in point, even the original final fight was tough as balls. Come on, let's go, let's go. There we go. We're getting them, we're getting them. Oh, he's got the Blanca roll as well, come on. I think we're giving him just too many toys now. He's got way too much tech. Right, if we can just take out these guys or throw them into him, whichever one. Oh, okay. Luckily, somehow we managed to avoid getting hit by that. Oh, okay. We died anyway. Okay, so... Oh, now we're talking. Okay, this is clearly the Hagar big horse. Look at this guy. He's beefy. He looks like Bluto from Popeye. Ah, I thought he was going to rip his shirt off then. Flex those pecs. Nice. Okay, Porter. I think this might be our grappler type, who we're going to be sticking with. Slay Quan Ti. Oh, he's talking. Who are these? These are 3 daughters. So what have we got? Chun-Li, Bun-Li, and Fun-Li. I'd say quick splicey to Fun-Li, but we don't want to get copyright struck by WWE again. But luckily, we have no problem hitting girls, just like Todd.
What? I'm not afraid to hit a girl. I'm a rock star.
Are rock stars. We're not afraid to hit them. So let's deal with Izia, Rika, and Sanjin. I'm pretty sure they were all called I'm pretty sure they were like the Mai sisters in the original Japanese version, like Mai, Mai Lin, and Mai something else. But okie dokie. Okay. Knife Girl is going to be a bit of a pain. Well, we did see one Chinese knives getting beaten up, so I suppose it's only fair that this one does damage back to us. All is fair in love and video games. Okay, so we're down to 2. I like that they have their individual life bars and not just like a shared one between the 3. Those headbutts. Okay, Porter is clearly going to be our boy. He is definitely in our boy stable. Yes! Big horse. We destroyed most of our enemies with the flood. Wait! What? We're destroying the dam? Or we're the ones who had our dam destroyed? That doesn't feel like a very babyface move there, just to destroy our enemies by sending a great flood towards them. I'm going to presume that was the bad guys. We're just we just happened to be on this conveniently placed barge. Oh, I don't know what I was doing there with that. We kind of jumped in the air, but didn't actually pull off any moves. Oh, and he's got this. Of course he has. Of course he's got the Hagar Zangief spinning lariat. Nice. I wonder what his up-down special is, actually. Wouldn't it be awesome if they gave him a spinning power drive? I'm guessing not, probably. That probably would be a bit too much to ask. But an SPD would be nice. Oof. Okay, we got to be more careful. I can't possibly falter now. Move, body. Okay, so let's go back to our Baki type. I really do love that bite he has, the Blanca bite. It does crazy amounts of damage. Although, is it kind of weird that I kind of want it to heal us a little bit too? I don't know if that's a bit like sick, blood of our enemies and all of that, but yeah, I was kind of expecting it to do a little bit of healing for us there. Okay, we don't want those knives. Oh, he can throw it as well, actually. I wonder what the conceit is. It seems like some of the... Oh! Nice. Look at that suplex. Damn. He gets some crazy height as well. Damn. Okay, do you know what? I'm finding it really difficult to pick between all of these guys, actually. I think the weakest so far has been the Archer. But apart from him, every other character is really strong. It's really tough to choose between them all because they all look awesome. Is that an atomic drop there? Like a super atomic drop? Okay, and he's got a haymaker. I just love the fact that when these dudes get torn in half, it's just half the body just laying there. I'm not quite sure how he got torn in half by just a haymaker, but hey, we'll take it. Back suplex. Let's get rid of you, Dan 7. Probably throwing them off the screen isn't the best idea because then they take longer to get back on. Combo, is this ground gonna just like burst underneath me? It kind of looks like it's going to. Maybe if I slam him onto it or something. Okay, we got some chicken. Well, that killed him anyway. Oh, okay. I guess that ground wasn't gonna fall beneath us, and now we're just in the water. Or, well, a very shallow bit. Are we gonna have to catch some fish? Quick, give me a spear so I can catch some fish and replenish. Oh, actually, no, I'm on full health anyway. Okay, it's not the most graceful looking kick compared to some of the others, but you know what? It does the job. Okay, here we go. We're moving. We're moving. I think I'd like it if he was just a tiny bit faster. I gotta say, I think that would probably give him the edge then over Porter. I think so far the fastest one has been the sword guy, Subutai, or whatever he was called. But yeah, it's a real toss-up for my actual favourite. I think it's probably going to be between these two, between Kasat and... Oh, what was that? What was that? It felt like we were about to enter boss territory there, were we not? Is a boss coming, or was that just the game having a moment with its music there? Okay, let's get rid of you, and get rid of you. Damn arrow, guys. Oh, okay. You can suplex too, fair enough. And that felt like it probably did a lot more damage to me than mine did to you. That was almost a Cope Moxley one. Sir, what you to that other guy? Do you want to know? I know that these wetlands and mountains can get lonely for soldiers, but you know what? If you're both consenting, you guys carry on. I don't blame you for being mad at us for interrupting, though. It is cool, though. I love his outfit. This Atika, he kind of gives me Beta Ray Bill vibes, only with obviously a mace and a sword instead of Stormbreaker. I'm not sure how accurate, because it feels a bit more Genghis Khan than... well, I suppose to Chinese Three Kingdoms, there probably would have been similar outfits around that time. Okay, but this guy is feels a lot more tough of a boss. Ow, okay, yeah, the fact that he's got that jumping sword attack, that's not fun. Let's just get him out of the way, because he's got range on that, and we are not protected. Whenever we're doing anything, whether it's a move or throw, we have no iframes, apart from when we come back down from... Okay, we can't throw the sais. That's annoying. We can only throw the short knives. We can't throw sais or big swords. Okay, let's go with our boy Porter. Yeah, let's go with the big hoss. It's funny, whenever I used to play these games back in the day in the arcades, I always wanted to be the martial artist type, because obviously back then I was super into my martial arts, studied like Lao Gar, Wing Chun, Kung Fu for years, and I always thought, yeah, I'll be the martial arts guy. And now it's just like, no, I don't know if it's just because I can identify more with just being a slow guy who just wants to just like grab people and chuck them around, because I just don't have the energy for like running around doing jump kicks. But I just love my grapplers now. It's just funny because I was never one of those guys who would pick Hagar or Zangief. But now, all about them. Give me the big horse. Give me the man meat. Yes, I'm aware of the phrasing. I know what I said. Let's go. Okay. Okay, you tell us what to do and then you run off. And all my colleagues just run off too as well. That's nice. Oh, okay. So he has what's like a leaping splash that turns into an elbow? It's sick. I really like that. Let's go. I feel like we saw that the other week. In something. Wasn't that Rick's or Alan's move in Detective Street? 64th Street, a Detective Story? I'm sure we saw something very similar. But I'll take it. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Innocent people are being slaughtered. Ha-ha! Savage. All the farm folks are just being killed. Okay, let's pick up the sword we'll take. We definitely need the health. Okay, these guys are getting tough now because this scimitar is not doing much damage at all. Look how little it takes off. It's not even a quarter of the health bar. Ooh, a gong. Okay, so we get the horsey with the gong. You know, I've got to be honest. I don't think I'm a big fan of the horse. I know it's an extra free hit, and the gallop is nice, but... Oh, look at the two little Chun-Li sisters there at the bottom. Damn. I think we should be calling them Bunleys with cake like that. Crikey. Okay, that looks nice. I'm not sure how much damage it will do though. Yeah, I feel like the only good move that we have whilst on horseback is that throw. The rest of it just doesn't seem to do as much damage as just being on the ground and grappling, especially with Porter. Now that's a super atomic drop. Nice. Damn. Yeah, sorry horsey, you can carry on now, you can go. We'll do just fine without you. Damn. Is that faster than running? Or walking? It feels like it. It could just be placebo effect. But let's just get to the end. Ooh! Baidu. You came out of the just nowhere. Whoa! What is the range on that? That is absolutely crazy. Okay, ow. Okay, we're gonna have to keep our either keep our distance or get right in close to this guy because whatever that weapon is, that kind of like I don't know, like a crescent kind of shape. But whatever it is not doing us any favours. So yeah, let's get close in. Okay, come onto the screen please so I can at least see you. Oof. Yeah, that is just going to wreck us. Damn. Yeah, there's no invincibility on that either when you're going up or coming down. So let's just get rid of everyone so we're not getting hit from behind before we take him out. So see ya, archers. Okay, come on. Bam. And now we've got the mace chuckers as well. Get out of the way. Move it, boys. Oof. Of course, the only problem when it gets to like big mobs like this is when you really remember that it's a game meant for, as you can see, for 3 players. It always made me like found it weird that you'd have like a 3-player cabinet as opposed to just like your standard 2 or 4. 3 players always felt you see those guys running off. They're like, yeah, we don't want nothing to do with you. If you beat Baidu, we're having none of it. Can't say I blame them. Get out of here. Hey, wait a minute. I distinctly remember there being something to do with a baby and a woman at the beginning of stage 6. Splicey? Yeah, see, in the original Japanese version, I don't know what the actual text is saying there. Yeets herself down the well and leaves the baby. I don't know if we then take care of it or what, but clearly that did not make it to the Western version. So there is some censorship. That's interesting. It's super interesting and hilarious as well. It's funny that of all the things that they cut out from the Japanese version to the Western ports, it's none of the being chopped in half or the amounts of blood that come gushing out when you bite an opponent, but it's a woman just with a baby just throwing herself down a well. You could say she was just like escaping. They could have changed like the text to say, "I'm going to escape down this well. Look after my baby for me." But that was hilarious. Oh dear. Uh, I guess with 90 sensibilities. It's funny, people always moan these days about games being too woke, but there you go. Just goes to show that even back then, games were just the same, just as bad, for taking out some crazy things, which really is nothing. You know, in the grand scheme of things, you don't see anything. There's no like allusion to what it is that she's doing. And like I say, with the translation, you could have put anything in there, but I guess they wanted to be safe than sorry and just not have people complaining. Considering, obviously, I guess '92 was around the height of the Mortal Kombat blood controversy, violence in video games, and all of that. So, does it make sense? Maybe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But me, for one, I just that hilarious. I don't know if that says more about the game or me, but there we go. There we go. Ooh, lobster. We'll take some fine dining now that we're getting on to the later stages of the game. I do like that. It's nice. It covers a bit of a wide arc. Again, it's kind of similar to the rest, and it's that kind of a DP. Still think I prefer a spinning power driver though, since they've gone out pretty similar to the rest of his Hagar, Zangief kind of moveset. I think that would have been a lot of a nicer move. I like his headbutt though as well. Out of all the dash moves, I think that is my favourite. Then probably followed by the archer Radan or whatever he was called, followed by his leg sweep. But okay, I think that's a good enough showing for now. Super fun game, super intuitive, really nice special moves. Seems a lot fairer and a lot leaner on the quarters than a lot of other games around the time. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. We could come back to this definitely at another time and get all the way through the game, but I think we'll leave it there for now. And until then, I'll see you guys next time for another episode of the best beat 'em ups. Till then, take care.
We await your return, warrior.